Now that I have drawn the wine glasses, if I take the XY plane to be the surface of a table, the wine glasses then appear to be laying flat on the surface of the table. I wish for them to be shown standing upright so that the base of the wine glass is on the XY plane. There are two ways I can do this. Again, because I can only work with the XY plane, and if I were to choose rotate right now, I can only rotate this object on the XY plane. I need to rotate it in the other direction, basically perpendicular to that. So what I can do is select a different UCS, for example left, and you see the UCS has changed. And now to rotate, I can select the object and I can now stand it up using this method. I'm going to turn ortho on and I can pick. And now I can move it over to this side. And I always remind myself to change my UCS back to world before I move on to the next command. This is one way to rotate the object. Another way is to select Modify, 3D Operations, Rotate 3D. I will now use this command to rotate the solid wine glass. I'm going to pick it and enter. And I am going to use my x-axis as the axis of rotation. So I'm going to type x and enter, specifying a point on the x-axis. I'm going to pick this endpoint here and specifying the rotation angle. I need to rotate it in a positive direction, but I do not know what that is yet. So I'm going to use what is called the right hand rule. Looking at the UCS icon on my screen, I'm going to take my right hand and point my thumb in the direction of positive x-axis. Then I'm going to let my fingers curl naturally, and the direction in which they curl indicates positive rotation about the x-axis. So I'm going to type in 90 and enter. And that rotates the object 90 degrees about the x-axis. And finally, I just want to point out, if I can identify this point, I'm going to type ID, enter, and I pick this point. It shows me that the Z coordinate is minus 2 inches and 25/30 seconds. I would actually prefer that the Z axis or the Z coordinate equal 0 inches so that it is at the surface of my XY plane. But I will deal with that later on in this tutorial. For now, I was able to rotate my objects using two different methods.